Hello everyone, welcome to another Patreon video reveal vote thingy thing. I'm recording this on Christmas Eve before I leave to go do all of my holiday stuff, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all of that. But let's go ahead and hop into the results really quickly. This one's going to be a bit weird. Normally I show like the Steam page for the various games and all of that, but apparently as I'm sitting down to record the video, Steam is down, it looks like. I'm refreshing the store page. I tried restarting Steam. It doesn't seem to be working right now, so we won't be looking at the Steam page this time. But it's fine, it's fine. Luckily most people that voted hopefully, you know, looked at the games themselves and stuff, but I can run through the names really quickly. We have Void Terrarium ++. That's the one where we're a little person in a terrarium and we have to solve puzzles and move around the map and stuff by moving our terrarium itself, because we can move around in the terrarium, but we also have to move the terrarium itself. Next we have Wandersong, which I've owned for the longest time and never actually played. I don't really know much about it besides you're a little bard and it looks very, very adorable and you walk around and play music and solve things. I want to say I've played another game by the person that developed it, and I would check that right now if I could access Steam, but I mean, I guess I could look it up really quickly. Wandersong developer. Other games? I don't see just on an initial look that they've made other games. So, I'm sure they have, but I don't see one I immediately recognize. Okay, on to the other ones before I get too distracted. Next we have Faerun Collection. That's the kind of like Zelda-looking one, if I recall correctly. And it's a collection of games. Obviously, I'd play like the first one, since it is a collection. Then we have Octopath Traveler 0, which is the new Octopath Traveler game. I've seen quite a few people asking about that, and yes, it did make it onto the list. The nominators had you covered. But yeah, a few people have asked about it, and I mentioned, I was like, for me, myself, I didn't want to use one of my 2 slots where I choose what game I want to play to immediately do another long JRPG right after I finish Tactics. So I was like, I'm going to hold off on doing it myself because I just don't want to fill up my slots with really, really long games. But if it gets nominated, I'm obviously completely happy to do it because it's Octopath Traveler. So I love those games and the music and everything. So then we have Final Fantasy 13, which I feel for most people probably doesn't really need an introduction, but it's Final Fantasy. It is the 13th one. Some would say it's divisive. I remember playing it a little bit back in the day. I don't think I got too far, but I remember a few of the characters like Snow, Saz, Lightning, of course. Lightning modeled for Louis Vuitton at that weird part of video game history where Square was trying to push Lightning as like a model for people to use in like magazines and stuff. It was odd. But Square doing odd things is kind of par for the course. And then, let's see, we did Faerun, Octopath, Void Terrarium, Wandersong, Final Fantasy 13. Okay, so the last one is Skate Story. Skate Story is, from what I remember seeing like when it got announced, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's like kind of just a skating game with a story, and there might be combat in it. Once again, I wish I could look at the Steam pages for these things. Let me look at Skate Story really quick. Just let me look that up, just to make sure I'm getting the right thing here. I know its art style looks crazy, because it's like, I'm not even sure how I would describe the art style. Yeah, even trying to go to Steam there. Maybe it's that thing that people do where they like DDoS like Xbox Live and Steam, you know, on like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day or whatever. Okay, I'm looking at the store page. Yeah, I mean, I can't really see much about it because the actual website page I said store page, but the actual website page doesn't really have much on it, but... You're a demon in the underworld made out of glass and pain. The devil has given you a skateboard with a simple deal. Skate to the moon and swallow it. So that's our story. So yeah, it looks like you just kind of skate around levels and collect things. Maybe there's... I want to say I saw at some point that there might have been combat, but I might be crazy in that regard. But yeah, it's a skating game, and I grew up playing a lot of like Tony Hawk games, and I also played like the weird Disney skateboarding games. So that one would be fun. But those are our options. So we can go ahead and hop into the results, and I don't have to do that thing where I awkwardly pause this time because I just have it pulled up right here, and people just see my like little outro screen right now. So, alrighty, Final Fantasy 13 got 0 votes. Skate Story got 1 vote. Octopath Traveler 0 got 3 votes. Faerun Collection got 3 votes. Void Terrarium Plus Plus got 3 votes. And Wander Song got 11 votes. So, this one was a bit of a stomp. I also think this might be one of the higher vote counts that we've had for them. We had quite a few people voting this time, because a lot of the times there will be people that just miss it or forget to do it, etc., which makes a ton of sense. We had a pretty high voter turnout this time. So yeah, looks like we will be playing Wandersong, which like I said, I already own it actually, so that is convenient. But yeah, it was like interesting because Octopath, Faerun, and Void Terrarium were basically neck and neck, and then Wandersong was just like, nope, we're playing Wandersong. We're absolutely playing Wandersong. So that is cool. We'll see. Apparently people really want the Wandersong. So that'll be convenient and everything, but we'll be starting that not tomorrow because I made a YouTube post. I'm taking tomorrow off totally, actually. Just because I won't even be home, so I can't and I don't have time to pre-record the videos and stuff like that. But we will be starting that the day after, because I actually have the day after off work and everything, so. Alrighty, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for Wandersong.